Hello students, so we will just continue the previous video with the topic the tools of advertisement, how we are going to promote our products. So the basic tools is advertisement. The question arises that what is advertisement, and if the question is like that, okay, define advertisement. So it's not like that you will just give the benefits of the advertisement, like that we just persuade the customers, we just aware the customers. These are the different kinds of objectives, that's why we are doing the advertisements. But if a question arises in the you can say that in the examination point of view, so what is advertisement? So you must know the basic definition of the advertisement. As we are aware with the term advertisement, as you just seen the advertisement on the TV, on the radio, on the mobiles, net, means we are just familiar with this term advertisement. But still, if we just want a basic definition of the advertisement, so you should know about that. So advertisement is any paid form, listen it very carefully, that advertisement is any paid form of non-personal communication of promoting any kind of goods, services or an idea through an identified sponsor. I just repeat that advertisement is any paid form of promoting any good, services or an idea through an identified sponsors. With this definition, we can just have some features of the advertisement, like that why we are doing the advertisement. It is just for you can say that for making the person aware, right, that we are trying to promote any kind of good, any kind of services or any kind of idea, right? Like we are just we are just making person aware that a soap is available, so there will be a soap is like a good, the services sectors are there, insurance plans are there, and the idea like that nowadays we are just promoting the things that you have to wash your hands regularly, that we are facing this COVID-19. So like these are the things by which we are trying to make the person aware, and we are just trying to promote an idea. So it is a promotion for the good, services or an idea. I am saying it is a non-personal. It is not compulsory that there is a personal touch or interaction for promoting the things, as you have just seen on your TV screen that there will be no personal interaction. So personal interaction is not necessary. It's a non-personal. And always it is a paid form, that we have to pay for that. And whenever the advertisement is given or whenever the advertisement is shown, there must be an identified sponsor, means there must be a sponsor behind for any advertisement. So I hope that the definition is very much clear to you. And with this definition, we're just having some features of the advertisement. The first one is it is a paid form. Second one is it is a non-personal communication. It is done for promoting any good, services and an idea. It is done always through an identified sponsor. So these are the basic 4 features we just came out from the definition itself. Now proceeding with that, with the features, that it is a mass communication. Mass communication means that we can easily reach to the mass with a single advertisement, that we are just having a good reach, that we can just reach to the target audience with a single advertisement. Target audience here means that the customers to whom you just want to hit with this advertisement. So we can easily go with that. It is a mass communication. It is a persuasive in nature. Persuasive in nature means that we are just, it will persuade us toward that product, toward using that product. If you just see the advertisement, like that if just we are having a small kid in our family, and if some just if ad is just we have seen in the TV that that you have to give Bonvita champ to your little ones, so it will just boost up the mind of your children. So obviously it will hit the young mothers that you should take such kind of products from the market and you should use kind of things. Means we will just persuade with this kind of things, like take the examples of so many fairness creams are there, so by which the person will be influenced toward the product for purchasing the things. So it is a mass communication, it is persuasive in nature, and these are the things by which we will just conclude the features of the advertisement. Just moving ahead with this, we will just get with the functions of the advertisement. Now, what are the functions of the advertisement? If the meaning is clear, so functions means that first function of advertisement is like promotion of sales. The basic you can say that objective behind advertisement is that we are trying to promote the sales of the organization. Obviously it will just give the hike to the company because it will just create the awareness among the customers, so they will be moving toward purchasing and it will just give hike to the sales. Second point, with I'm just correlating this point with the second one, that it will just providing assistance in the profit, means there will be a hike in the profits also. Like that, if the sales is going to be increased, so obviously because of the advertisement the profit volume of the company is also going to be increased. Third one is like that it will just build the goodwill of the organization. It means that if we are giving good advertisement and if it is creative and if it is worth of your product, so basically what happened that it will just making a goodwill of the goodwill of the company. It will also, next one is that it will also support to the production system. Production system means that whenever we are just it will just give a hike in the sales. So obviously if there will be a sales is going to be increased, so it means we have to increase our production system, isn't it? So the thing is that there will be a level behind that, so we have to increase the production system, means assistance in the production system is also done through the advertisement. Next one is that we can easily increase the standard of living of the people. Standard of living of the people is relate with the advertisement. If customers is aware that such kind of product is available, that will increase the, you can say that the way of living, the things which they are using, and if it is available on the right time, so obviously it will just create a value among the customers. Next one is it supports to the media. It means that it will just having a support, like through advertisement it will just direct income to the medias which is behind the advertisement, whether it is a print media, whether it is electronic media. So such kind of things are there by which we can say that advertisement play a very important and the vital role in this kind of thing. So these are the functions which shows that advertisement play a very important role. Now just moving ahead, now there are some benefits. You can say that with these functions of the advertisement, some benefits is also clear, like advertisement helps in introducing the new products. As you know that there is a product life cycle. Whenever we are just launching our product into the market, so customers are not aware with that. So at the initial point we have to incur more budget for the advertisement, because we have to make the public aware that this product is available. So to create the awareness, so there must be a proper budgeting for that, and it will just help for introducing the new product. Next one is that advertisements also develop some taste. taste among the public, that it is just like a stimulus, that such as sometimes what happened, we are not having a requirement of the product like what we generally see watch on the TV, but still it will just make a making you can say that generosity in our mind, that curiosity in our mind, that we have to purchase that product. So it will just make some, or it will just create some taste among us. Another point, we can just say that advertisement helps in meeting the forces of the competition in the market. Obviously that in the competitive stage, like when we just enter to the take the same example, the PLC, the product life cycle, when we are just on the maturity stage, we also try to incur such kind of, we have to manage our advertisement budget, because at that point there is a entry of the competitors, right? So again we have to focus on the advertisement. As I've already in the previous video I have given the you can say the example of the Nirma, right? Next one is that it will also helpful for increasing the goodwill of the organization. It will also provide the employment. The so many peoples are engaged with such kind of advertisement. So it will also a source of the employment for the public. So these are you can say that these are some of the benefits of the advertisement. Now we're just moving ahead toward your medias of advertisement, that what are the medias of advertisement. So press or the print media. Under the print media you can say that there will be a newspaper, magazines, journals which are in the printing state, that will be treated as your print media. Another one is your outdoor media. Outdoor media suggests that there will be a poster displays that you might have seen on the roads. Posters will be there, billboards are there, electrical displays are there, vehicular जो आपने देखा होगा कि जो vehicles पर display होकर चलता है, that will be also treated as your part of the advertisement under the outdoor advertisements. Film advertisements in the cinema shows, there will be some kinds of message has been given in the opening of any kind of movie or in the break. So this is also a sort of your advertisement way. Radio advertising is there, but still it is non-visual, which is comparative less effective. Television advertisements, we have just discussed all these things. Now that how we are going to make a choice, these are the different kinds of media, and I also share some PDF of this the types of the media also. Now the thing is that how you are going to choose a best advertisement media. As you just know that there is a print media, outdoor media, radio, TV, such kind of things are available to us. Now it's like it's creating a confusion in the mind that which sort of tool or which sort of advertisement you should choose for promoting your product. So there are some factors that we have to consider. The first one is the nature of the product. Means nature of the product, like if it is a very much complex product, like it's a simple product, like if you will just show your product that this is your soap and how it is used, what is the smell, means you can just see, you have just experienced such kind of things on the TV. But if your product is very much complex, like you're just manufacturing some machines, industrial products are there, which is not convenient to just give the advertisement on the TV. So for such kind of products we have to opt some exhibition plans, like trade exhibitions, where we just go there and we will just visualize the customers that how it works. So there we should do or opt such kind of advertisement plans. Like if your product, like if consumer products is there, I've already told you, and the industrial product is there, so we have to categorize such kind of products, and accordingly we will just opt the advertisement option. Next one is the nature of the market. Nature of the market means it will just depend that what will be the size, region, geographical region, purchasing power of that region, population. So we have to design and we have to opt our advertisement. If you can say that if your geographical region or the area is very much wider area you are having, so obviously you have to opt that kind of tool for the advertisement which will cover the mass area. Next one is the objective of the advertisement, that what is the objective. I have already discussed such kind of things, that whether you just for introducing the product, persuading, or just reminding. So which option is better for your particular product? Whether if you're just taking things like for the short run and for the long run. Suppose if you're just introducing the things like you're just making a sales for a product, so which option is better for you, whether it will be the online or it will be like outdoor displays or providing vouchers, providing pamphlets in the newspaper. So it depends. Next one is a coverage or the circulation of media, that how much your media is going to cover, right? That what will be the geographical area, means whether it will cover the less area or it will cover the mass at once. So this is also the factor that we have to consider while just making a choice among the advertisement too. Next one is the flexibility, means whenever we are just making a choice between your advertisement tool, we should know that it should be flexible enough. Like suppose if I would like to give an advertisement on the TV, so all the things are planned earlier, but if I'll just give the advertisement in the newspaper, so we can just make changes at the last moment also. So that is the flexibility, that shows the flexibility. Media is such like that you should not go for the rigid one, that where there will be chances of the flexibility, that channel you should opt for the advertisement. Next one is the permanence. Permanence means that where you just having an impact for the longer period. Like take the example that if you will just show watch any kind of advertisement on the TV, so what happened that it will not having a long-term impact, as we are having a nature to change our channels rapidly, so it will not having a great impact. But suppose if you are just having giving an advertisement in your magazines, like, so we are not going to sold out their magazines and it will just kept in our shelves for a longer period. They are having a long life compared to such kind of things. So it will just give a permanent impact. Clear? Getting my point? Next one is that media used by your competitors, that what sort of media used by the competitors. We also have to you can say that consider this point, that what sort of media your competitors are using. So accordingly you have to plan the best. I hope these are, and the important thing is that the cost of your advertisement, we have to look forward to all toward our budget also, that what is our advertisement budget, what is our promotional budget, and accordingly we will just plan for that. Clear? So these are the factors, or these are the consideration we should take while we are designing our advertisement. Now there is a criticism against your advertisement, whether it is a social wastage, and if I'll say that what are the demerits or the drawbacks of the advertisement. So there must be, as you know that every coin is having two sides, one is positive and one is negative. So advertisement, as we have just seen so many functions of the advertisements, still there are some points which we can say that these are some of the demerits or the drawbacks of your advertisement. So the first point is that the multiplication of the needs. what happened that suppose sometimes we don't have such kind of needs, like take the example that we don't want any kind of perfumes, like but if we have just seen the advertisement that such kind of you can say that such kind of things has to be going to be happen if I'll just using such kind of deos. So it means that there will be a multiplication of need one by one. Like if you're using such kind of product, so it will happen like that. You are just using this kind of protein, so you will just having a good body. You will just getting some proteins, calcium. Like means you don't require the things, but with the by watching your advertisement, the needs is going to be multiplied. So there will be just like a unnecessary burden on the customers. Next one is the burden on the buyers. Same thing I have just explained in the first point. Burden on the buyers. It will just make unnecessary burden on the buyers that we must buy. Like the person, in the family, they are having small kids. After watching like your Kinder Joy's advertisement, they are just offering some toys with that. Though we know that whether it's good for the health or not, but they are just insisting that we have or we need such kind of things, so we have to buy. So there is a burden on the buyers. Next one is the creation of confusion. Like advertisement is just create the confusion that which product is better for me. Like firstly one product is there, there's a comparison, okay, which brand I have to use to wash my clothes, whether it is Tide, Ariel, Surf Excel, which brand is the best one. Like every good celebrity is just giving more of out of them, like Amitabh Bachchan is just promoting Ghadi detergent is there. So the person who is just having a, you can say that a good corner for the Amitabh Bachchan, so obviously maybe or may not be, they will just focus on this kind of detergent. So there will be a creation of the confusion in the minds of the customer that which brand or which product is good for them. Next one is wasteful expenditure. Sometimes what happen that if you're not having a quality product, so it doesn't mean, and if you're having a quality product, both the situations are there. So if I'll say that if quality is there, so it will speak itself. But if I'm not spending such kind of money on it, so how the customers is going to be aware with that? So this is a contradictory point, but still like that it is a wasteful expenditure. If you will just focus on the quality of the product, so obviously the customer is or try to purchase the same product because they will satisfy with this with the quality. So such kind of things are there. We will discuss, and I will also give a proper assignment on this topic, that whether it is a wasteful expenditure for the company or it is an investment, right? I will just give this question that you have to submit it to me also. One thing is that it is a socially undesirable. That socially undesirable means that sometimes you can say that people don't want such kind of things, like what happened that on the displays or on the you can say that on the social you can say that on the public places, people are just put some posters, like you can say that which is not good for that place. Might be you have seen that in front of your temples and in front of like on the sides walls of the temples, some messages are to be written for just promoting the things like that, which is not socially desirable. So these are the things which should be not be there, and there must be, you can say that these are the demerits of the advertisement. So basically these are the demerits of the advertisement, and we have discussed all the functions, objectives that will be your benefits of the advertisement, factors that will influence your advertisement, and features, basic concept, definition. So that will come under your promotion, right? And I will also share some kind of you can say that some differences between your publicity and the advertisement, sales promotion and the advertisement, though these are also the part of the promotion. So I will just share some PDFs to you people, so you will just get the benefit from that study material also. I hope you like this video, and in the end I will just say, just go through this video. There are all the points, and I will share the PDF also with the same topic, and just match all these things with the video and with the material. And if you have any query, you may ask either in the WhatsApp group or in the description box. And let me just tell that do you get the benefit? Do you really get the benefit of these videos? And so I will be try to make more, you can say that, good videos. So I just wish you all the best for for this subject, and at the last I will say, stay home, stay safe.